So imagine Assassin's Creed, Bayonetta, and Honey Select all snuck into a Turkish bathhouse together. Well, it'd probably look a lot like this. Welcome to Review Quickie, fast reviews of new niche, indie, and fan service games. Today we're slicing and dicing our way through Concubine, a dark fantasy action RPG where you play as a literal assassin disguised as one of the Sultan's concubines. Except instead of infiltrating the harem, you are the harem. It's the debut project from Upgrade Entertainment, and holy hell, for a first release, this thing's got ambition spilling out of every silky sheet. So, is Concubine the next great guilty pleasure ARPG? Or just a janky fever dream all dressed up with nowhere to go? Let's find out. At its core, Concubine is a third-person hack-and-slash action RPG set in medieval Istanbul. By day, you're lounging in the palace, pretending to be an obedient concubine. By night, you're out carving up cultists, monsters, and mythological freaks pulled from ancient Anatolian folklore.
She's so fucking cool.
The core loop is perfect in its simplicity. Gear up, explore a new area, slay everything with a pulse. Or no pulse. Really, pulse is optional. And then collect loot and come home to decorate your harem, before gearing up with your new spoils to do it all over again.
Okay. Can you repeat the part of the stuff where you said all about the things?
Which takes us to combat. It's tough as nails, but kicks so much ass. Combat's fast and surprisingly varied. You can go dual swords, mace and shield, bow, or straight up magic, with each weapon type having its own rhythm. You've got light and heavy attacks, blocking, dodging, rolling, and running like hell when you're swarmed. And there's a lot of nuance with things like stamina management for your heavy attacks, or how arrows become explosive if you aim for long enough. You also have a team of up to 3 female companions who can fight beside you, or occasionally stand directly in front of you while you're lining up your perfect shot. Let's be real, Concubine's customization system is the main event. As someone who appreciates a good character creator, I'm a big fan of what they've cooked up here. You can tweak practically everything: height, build, tone, hip size, and yes, other sizes too. If you could dream it, there's probably a slider for it. And you can redo it anytime. Want to change your look mid-campaign? Go ahead. Want to turn your battle party into a supernatural girl band with matching armor sets? Be my guest. The harem base is another big hook. You can decorate, expand, and staff your palace however you want, like it's the Ottoman edition of the Sims 4 Thirst Pack. There are rooms, dungeons, baths, furniture, and even rentable maids. It's half murder simulator and half interior design fantasy. And then there's the photo and pose modes. You can freeze combat, strike a pose, and adjust lighting to perfection. Because if you're gonna decapitate a cultist in 4K, you might as well get the perfect shot. For all its ambition, Concubine is still early access, and it shows, but less than I was expecting.
Okay, I admit you have exceeded my very low expectations of you.
Animations can get a little, well, let's just say experimental. Like how switching weapons too fast can have you swinging wildly with nothing in your hands. Companion AI ranges from tactical nuclear strike to about as helpful as a cat on your keyboard. They'll block your shots, walk right past enemies, and go down faster than your mom on Saturday night. And no checkpoints means if you fail a mission, you're back to square one. Any loot or progress you made is wiped out. And there are some features like skill trees, like in most RPGs, that are just not accessible yet. When I reached out to the devs, they talked about the need to get the balancing right before launching that, and a ton of other features on their roadmap, which honestly makes sense. If I had to balance 10,000 armor sets and a physics system pushing the absolute limits of science, I'd take my time too. But hey, the foundation is solid. The world design is gorgeous, the character models are stunning, and the mix of mythology, sensuality, and action is something you just don't see outside of the fan service underground. At the end of the day, Concubine is equal parts passion project and chaos experiment. But it's the kind of chaos I'm absolutely here for. If you love stylish combat, customization, and killer visuals, it's worth wishlisting and watching closely. Now, there's still so much that I haven't touched on, and with everything on the horizon, I definitely want to stay close to this game. Let me know if you want me to make more content about this game as it continues to develop. So now I'd love to hear from you. Are you going to dive into the Sultan's Palace or run the other way? And what game should I have my next Quickie with? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the best combat systems hiding in waifu games.